And this weekend, Ruben Amorim, his much anticipated first game as Manchester United manager, up against Ipswich Town, away from home as well. And a lot of talk about the 11 that he will be putting out for his first game, as to whether he'll use that 3-4-3 system that he's deployed and had success with in Portugal. Many eyes on how his team will be lining up this weekend. We asked Mark Ogden what he thought could be a possible 11 for Manchester United, a starting 11 this weekend, and this is what he came up with. What are your thoughts, Craig?
Well, looks like the shape that he's going to use as he used at Sporting Club. At the end of the day, right, we could put this in a back four, a back three, a back five. At the end of the day here, he's going to have the same struggles within reason if standards don't change. Standards of attitude, standards of performance, standards of consistency, and more importantly, or as important, the quality on the field to make a difference. And most of those players have let 2 or 3 or maybe more managers down in a lot of those areas. So, yeah, it can be about organisation and basics and good defence and good shape, and there can be a few tweaks, and they are better. Of course they are better than where they are on the table. 15th, it's embarrassing. But how good can they be with this group of players? I think there's a ceiling on that. And that's pushing for the top 4 at best. And I'm not talking about this season, but I'm talking as a general rule of thumb. But at least if he comes in and cracks the whip and shakes it up and makes a few decisions, right, he's not with me, he is, then they can start to, make some headway and do some good recruitment. At the moment, and it's a positive. If you're a United fan, this is positive. You got Eric Ten Hag out and all the nonsense, all the press conferences, all the sort of waffle that he was coming out with. You've got a new manager in there. He's a young manager. He's got some good ideas. He's got good experience. It's now over to the players to make a difference. And they have not made a difference. And that's why some of these managers have been sacked.
It's quite funny. I feel as though this is like pre-season. Everybody's talking about how good everybody's going to be. Nobody's negative. It's all positive.
Brilliant training sessions.
Got a new manager in.
Loved
fantastic training sessions. But like pre-season, the old adage always is the same. It's dead easy until the ball's rolled out. As soon as the ball's rolled out, all the talk and all the shape and all the way you're supposed to play goes out the window. And I'm 100% with Craig. You don't turn mincemeat into New York strip, right, overnight, do you? Let's be honest. So, that back three to me absolutely scares the life out of me. Back three with no pace, no thank you. But so, it's all positive, it's all lovely. I mean, what's he going to play? Yeah, this team looks great on paper. Yeah, it looks great until the ball's rolled out.
He's going to be expected to turn things around quickly, Robbo. Can he turn that mincemeat into the New York strip?
Not straight away, that's for sure. He needs better recruitment. They need different players. You look at that back three, as Stevie was just talking about. Martinez, I don't think he's comfortable being out in a wide area. And if Mazraoui's playing high up the field, he's going to have to go out there. Lindelof has played right back, but I don't think he's a player that likes defending 1v1 in wide areas. De Ligt, as Craig just said, isn't very quick, so that's a massive problem. If you look at the midfield, Casemiro, as good a player as he has been for Real Madrid over the last couple of seasons, he's been found wanting. People can run beyond him. And the same all over the pitch. Although they've got some athleticism, Garnacho, Højlund, Rashford in that team, they still don't understand how to work defensively and get played around far too easily. Manchester United over the last 2 years have been far too easy to play against.
But it's not going to be his fault, certainly early on.
No.
And it was Ten Hag's fault, because he did oversee most of these players coming in. He did push for some of the mediocre at best players coming in, like Anthony and I presume Josh Zirkzee, and De Ligt has struggled. He's struggled, and he's just not mobile. So it's not his fault, which makes their decision in the summer to go and recruit some of these guys when they knew what the situation was going to be. They knew they were going to have to relieve Ten Hag of his duties, because we all saw it coming. The ship was not turning around. And yet they went out and they still splurged on these players. Quite a lot of money, actually. I think $200 million in the summer. And it's left them with another manager coming in and basically saying to him, hey, I know, we bought him this summer for Eric. You're going to have to work with him. It's just not a good forward-thinking process But he's going to have to try and get the best out of them. See what happens in January. I don't know what their financial situation is with all this profit and loss sustainability. I don't know what the ability they have to get players out and get players in. Might be a busier January than normal for Man United. But that's what he's working with at the moment, and let's see if he can make a difference.
Yeah, let's see how it all starts on the weekend as well, when he takes on Ipswich as Manchester United manager.